Still in one piece?
Yeah, penguins are cool.
Get the ring to me.
Here goes.
No!
It's okay. He can handle himself.
That's not the point. I haven't charged the ring. It's gonna run out of power.
Well, that isn't what I had in mind.
Not as easy as it looks, is it?
Nothing ever is. Now we do this my way.
Here you see the major flaw in a Green Lantern ring. They stop working at the most awkward times. Get out of there! Too late. I want the power ring now!
In all the excitement, I seem to have lost track of it.
Apparently your life means as little to you as it does to me. Now, where is it? Right here. Let's settle this. With pleasure.
Need a hand.
I have had enough of your antics, you insignificant.
So how was it, using that ring?
Not my style.
Welcome to the Fivefold Understanding YouTube variety channel, where the light up there in the attic is always on. The only place on YouTube where we routinely, sometimes, read and review comics simultaneously together. And now that Uncle Ethan, Comic Artist Pro Secrets channel, his reign at Green Lantern is finally and unfortunately over, it's time to get on with it. As pissed off as at least a few of us were when Ethan left Green Lantern and DC in general, all good things come to an end, and this much, how do you want to say it, awaited Grant Morrison Green Lantern is finally here. So you could say, even though the Ethan Johns era is over, I suppose that kind of ended in Blackest Night, didn't it? They didn't do a lot together, but, you know, the original Rebirth team, Johns kept going all the way through New 52. Past Blackest Night, Brightest Day, went all the way to a Green Lantern annual, maybe? Anyways, he went all the way through Green Lantern 52, halfway through it, stopped right before the Godhead crossover, And then when they did Rebirth the second time, Ethan came back onto the book and finished it off properly with a really good story there at the end. Dark Stars Rising. That was the last Van Sciver story, and it was a good one. True to form, he didn't do it all, but he did kick it off and lead off. Classic lead off Van Sciver fashion. Anyways, a new day has dawned, so let's get on with it, huh? Morrison and Sharp. Getting a real Wallywood vibe from this here. Oh, and you see the difference? I try to do some high-res 4K scans, even though it's HD, but you can see the difference. The Fivefold Understanding YouTube channel, their channel. My channel, their channel. Bright, bright colors here. And like I always say, I'm not going to read it. If you're sick of listening to me, you can mute it, turn the volume down, whatever you want, and just enjoy the book. I will be your guide through this tumultuous, beautifully colored, highly detailed, and I'm sure super sophisticated Green Lantern #1. Get into the store and buy this. I promise you this is going to be a good series. We'll do the first one here, and hopefully that gets y'all into your local comic book shops to pick up the rest of the series. A spider pirate. Some really charged colors going on here. And yes, right now I'm as lost as you are. It's pretty typical for a Morrison comic. A Morrison #1 anyhow. You say typical, atypical as far as the industrial comic book landscape is concerned. a veritable who's who of space bastards. Some weird looking dudes. And I guess, oh, see, there's another example. The Fivefold Understanding YouTube channel. Your usual channel. Big difference. And I was going to say, too, a lot of the alien tech, spaceships and whatnot, Sharp here tried to mimic the guy that did Alien and Aliens, the guy that did a lot of the artistry layouts and whatnot for those designs. And you know, Aliens is one of the greatest movies of all time, in my opinion. But you can kind of see, you know, the similarities. The 13th Earl of Everglow on the planet Melmore. And not all the scans come out perfect. Some do, some don't. Miscreants. She's got some boobs on her, huh? Little body on the bird lady. And they got a whole mythology going too with the Green Lantern bird. I can't. It's like Tomar 2 and 2 Rat or something. And I know there was a Sinestro Corps version of one that was a killer. So dude ended up dying, huh? New host required. Vroom. A Venturan luck dial, and it's turned in our favor. This scary looking dude, this Crystal Man. And there's our boy, right there. With beautiful colors, might I add, by Steve Oliff. And I take it he's been out there a while. I guess not. She got a nice pad, or he does. Getting it on. I gotta sit differently. Hang on. Oh, man. Gail Simone makes an appearance. A typical Gail Simone boyfriend, right? Wears gloves when he drives his car. So Hal is just mashing these dudes up. You're a colony creature. Wait. And there's that alien look coming in big time there. That looks like the dude James Cameron hired, huh? Wow. His name's Chrislin. Chrislin? Chrislon. Hell no, he's not okay. His goddamn ship crashed when they thought they had all the luck in the world. Yeah, this is a scary looking dude, huh? So bravo on that drawing. Unless it's already a well-known character. I don't remember seeing him. So once again, Hal finds, just like his secret origin, finds a ship crashed out in the desert. So apparently in the other series, the Guardians took his power battery to upgrade it. And there's your 7-foot Hal Jordan. Wow. Sharp shield. He really draws him long and lean, don't he? Not that he looks bad, I prefer the Van Sciver Hal Jordan right off the bat, but it don't look bad if you like your Hal Jordan 7'2". See the difference? Sometimes the words get screwed up, but the colors come through nicely, huh? Yeah, look at this. Ink City galore. Ain't no tracing going on here. Look at this fat four-legged slob. One false move in the financial district gets it. The Crane Wife. That's like a music album or a group or something, isn't it? Nobody Panic. The dark occult esoteric version of Hal Jordan, who's 7 feet tall, is here to tell y'all to chill. And drop a 16-ton weight on the bruiser. Pissing this dude off. This weird looking dude looks like Frank Quietly's God, what's his name? I was just thinking of him. Starts with a P. Parasite from All-Star Superman. God, that would be painful. Your femur shattering? Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's like a mixture of Hal Jordan, Clint Eastwood, and Paul Newman, I guess. Okay, there you go. Those lucky dials are used by pit bosses or whatever to rig probability in their favor. And the one they had was a fake. You know, I mean, we're talking Grant Morrison's Green Lantern here. He's going to reach for the stars and make Jonathan Hickman wish he had something to do with this project. New Oa, that's right. Oa blew up. If you guys are new to Green Lantern, the original home of Oa, or I should say, the original home of the Owens or the Guardians was where the central power battery was always kept. This is just a quick side note. We'll get back to the comic in a minute. That's what it used to look like, the central power battery or the central lantern. Kind of cool. This looks like a Pat Gleason drawing. And the original planet blew up. And it was, no, it wasn't Mongol who did it. Granted, that's a hell of a cover by Pat Gleason. You know, that's one of the better modern covers I ever seen. That's why it's on here. I mean, look at that cover by Minnesota's own Pat Gleason. Also did a hell of a bang-up job on Superman Rebirth. But it happened in Green Lantern Corps, Green Lantern Corps, New 52, number 24. Lights Out Part 2. I want to say it was after the that Godhead book. If you guys are looking for something fun and stupid kind of to read, go get the Green Lantern Godhead crossover. Not that it's the best. The best stuff is the Rebirth, the Rice and Johns Van Sciver stuff. But that wasn't a bad story with the New Gods. This was the dude that did it right here, Relic. And you can read about his origin in Green Lantern number 23.1. New 52. Now, where were we again? We weren't here. But that is vicious, what he did to this dude. Right here, maybe? Yeah, New Oa. Welcome back, Lantern Jordan. I don't know what happened to Honorary Guard. They used to call him Honor Guard. There was an Honorary Guard, and him and Kilowog and John Stewart were part of it. God, look at this artwork. Matt Fraction and the Epoch crew's got to appreciate this, huh? The library. And then there's a Sinestro Corps book, too, that's held down by Lisa Drax. Another good thing about New 52, that Sinestro series. But you got to read the Sinestro Corps War first. The Book of Oa may no longer be trustworthy. God, I wish these artists would get the note how, you know, how ubiquitous it is to show this single solo eye. I mean, the single solo Masonic eye. You know, it's not, it's beyond being uncreative. It's kind of ridiculous. Just put it on Netflix. Look at all the damn thumbnails. Godzilla movie poster. Interview with the Vampire movie poster. I could go on and on. Ooh. So dude's got to have a talk with Hal deep inside Asteroid X, headquarters of Moo's Black Stars. And there's that dial again. Now as Moo promised, you the antimatter lantern is within our grasp. The antimatter lantern. What is this? Commence vivisection. Extract the heart of the weaponeer. So this is one of those Quardians. I mean, you know what it looks like is the Bizarro Sinestro Corps version of Hal. You know, the Sinestro, yeah, Sinestro Corps Bizarro Hal Jordan. Damn, dude, yeah. There's some really good stuff going on here, but like I said, it's just part one. It's my little promotional thing for DC. Get out and buy these because I promise y'all it's going to be a good story. Grant Morrison is going to take us to who knows where with this one. He did do the best Batman. And coming soon, little preview, like a lot of Grant Morrison comics, show you a little glimpse into the future. The hard-traveling heroes hooked back up. 7-foot Hal Jordan. There's that stupid solo Eye of Odin again. God, does that get old. And when you guys go to the comic store and pick up your comics, don't forget to pick up the newest issue of the DC Nation. They put them out monthly, these free DC magazines. They give you insight and break down everything. They're going to be going green, showing you insight this today about the new Green Lantern book. You know, they probably interview Grant Morrison or something within it. So I guess that's that, and this is that. From all of us here at OA before it blew up. Subscribe now to the Fivefold Understanding YouTube channel. And enjoy stuff like this in the future. So with that being said, thanks for stopping by, guys. The saga continues.